Hey everyone, welcome back. Today is a very exciting day because I've got the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Actually came through my carrier at T-Mobile. By the time I had woken up, like the dates were pushed all the way back to October and November, and I was like, I want this because I've been using my 13 Pro Max. My 13 Pro Max has no issues. In fact, my battery health is like around 88, around 89% sometimes. But it has no issues and flawless. But I had the option. I was like, okay, let me just call my carrier, and my carrier did it for me. Like really easy, really straightforward, and it came in today, the same day everybody was getting the iPhone 15 Pro Max. I had ordered a very wonderful natural titanium, while everyone on the website, on the pre-order page of Apple, was like, "Oh my God, it's sold out," and so and so. But anyway, I've got a brand new iPhone 15 Pro Max here, and I know many of you have been eagerly waiting for me, to unbox it. So you know what? Let's not waste time. Let's dive into it right away. Well. As always, you know that Apple's packaging is top notch. You know that. Like, the way they package this stuff, just look at this. Look at this. I'm trying to be careful of my address. Look at this. And how easy it is, It always comes, the Apple devices always come in this very, very sleek, minimalistic design and stuff. But as you can see from here, that it's sealed, completely sealed. UPS delivered it to me today. There's nothing here. Well, let's see. And why I chose to upgrade this season, because I could, because I wanted to. I've had the iPhone 13 Pro Max for 2 years, and it was not wearing down on me or anything. It was really, really good. I didn't really have no issues with it whatsoever, except some issues with many iOS softwares when they come out and then they start having some really drastic bugs and stuff. I've not really had any issues with the 13 Pro Max. The 13 Pro Max was flawless. I think it was really, really wonderful. And yeah, you could see what's in the box. In this big ass box, just is very small. I was thinking maybe because I got it from T-Mobile, they would do something, but I'm not sure. Well, you could see. And so easy. You could keep the box aside. So easy. Yes. Oh my God. So wonderful. Isn't it? Ooh, so satisfying. Oh, just look at this beauty. It's available in a stunning new color. It's available in this natural titanium that they brought out. There's like the blue titanium. There's a gray. And is there one they call the silver or something? I was like, really, really nothing different. But you can see. Very, very cute color. And, well, there's always just that one tab that you pull, and that's it. And I know why I got this natural titanium. I think it's really, really beautiful, and I don't think there's really, really any color that you should get when it comes to titanium. I think the only color you should get is natural titanium. The blue titanium, I've seen a lot of videos and pictures around it about how it's, all broken, all scratched up and so on, and then revealing the titanium under. But yeah, ooh. Come on, drum roll, please. Come on, Apple's unboxing. Did I miss something? What's I supposed? Oh yeah, there are actually 2 tabs. Don't mind me, I've forgotten. Yeah. Sorry, I ruined the experience. We're gonna do it again. We'll do it again. Yeah, the asthma is satisfying. Yeah. Okay. Let's do it again. Drum roll. All right, let's go. Nice, wonderful. This is how it looks. And take it off. Come on, man. My fingers, help me out here. Ooh, sleek. Oh, now, yes, that titanium body really feels different. It feels so good and different. It feels different. And it feels a little bit lighter, actually, compared to stainless steel, which I've had on the 13 Pro Max. Well, let's keep this right here first. Okay. And what else do we have in the box? What other accessories? Of course, they're no more giving us the charging brick. We've all known that. Come on, everybody has gotten used to that. Samsung made phone, Google made phone, and then now they've all joined it. So there's nothing new about that. Nothing in here. No SIM ejector tool. because you no longer, as you say, you no longer need a physical SIM card. So of course it's all eSIM in the United States. Right here, charging brick. Of course, the very wonderful charging brick, USB-C. Now, of course, I know there are a lot of people that are so gleaning about USB-C also, but if you ask the natural, actually, the very simple, non-techie people, like I was talking to one of my friends, like they changed the port, now it's not USB-C, and she was like, again? Like, come on, why am I going to buy USB-C cables now? Come on, I had a whole lightning cable. They don't know the importance of USB-C, and a lot of people, but to people like us, tech people, of course, USB-C is like the way to go. Like, all our devices now are USB-C. Look at that glorious port, everybody. Come on, look at that. Look at that. Do you see it? Come on, see it. Close. Come on. Focus here, focus here, focus here. So what does this feature? I think this features a 6.7-inch Super Retina XDR display, which is, I don't think that's different from anything, which is stunning. The colors are vibrant, you know, the whole titanium stuff is really, really good. It's looking so good and off the charts. Yeah, this is really, really good. I think I'm gonna do a whole deep review about this. I know a lot of people are gonna be saying, yeah, you've promised us like some reviews, your Tesla review coming up. You've promised us the review of your A6700. I'm gonna do that review. Come on, I've been so busy. Especially the A6700 because I've had some change of heart because of a particular issue, which actually bothers me right now, what's going on. So yeah, what else is different? What else is different? Of course, you have the upgraded A17 chip. No more Bionic. They removed the Bionic. Am I correct? I'm gonna, if that's wrong, I'm gonna add it in there. You have the new 5x zoom. What else is different? There's actually nothing else that's really so much different. I hope the battery life is gonna be good because the 13 Pro Max battery was really good. In fact, before, I think the iOS 15, before they had in the iOS 14, before they had updated to the iOS 15, the battery life was really good. But nowadays, the battery life actually lasts me really good. I usually charge mine on my MagSafe, Belkin MagSafe charger overnight. Wake up at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, pick up my phone, and I actually do not charge it sometimes until I get home. Sometimes around 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, sometimes 12 midnight, and I'll get home with like 15% battery. 20% battery, 17% battery, depending on how busy my day was. But yeah, I'm hoping that the battery life of this is actually really, really good. I saw when it comes to also gaming and the performance of that, hope it's the A17 chip. I hope I'm getting that correct. I saw like people playing AAA games, you know, connected via USB-C, and I think it's the future of gaming. I'm not a moderate gamer. I'm like a slight, you know, I don't game so much like when I have a little time and so, but being able to play AAA games right on your iPhone, I think is really, really wonderful. But I just want you all to just admire this phone. Come on, just look at this. Look at this titanium. This is so good. I wish I could hold my phone like this, like without a case, but I'm not rich, guys. Imagine me holding my phone like this. None of them, they have mind. They got mind. I can. That's why yesterday, let me just put this right here. That's why yesterday I went to Apple Store and I picked up, this Belkin charger. Not Belkin, sorry, OtterBox. This OtterBox charger. I was actually wanting to pick up, the D brand charger, but I said that it's shipping until October. So, and of course, your tempered glass, which I ordered from Amazon. Now, there are also so many features to explore on this phone. The improved Face ID, 5G capabilities, all, you know, everything that is enhanced. So, let's do the main important thing. Yeah, and that's it. Look at it. That's beautiful. Ain't it? That's sweet. Well, and yes, and I think with this particular step right now, I don't think there's any other thing that I could talk about to the unboxing. The unboxing is actually a very seamless process when it comes to Apple. I'm waiting to see other items. I'm waiting in January for Vision Pro. I would visit Apple. I'm not rich. I don't have that money to spend 3,500 on a Vision Pro. Jesus, that time is coming anyway. But I'm going to visit the Apple, so I'm going to make a very good video. I'm waiting for that, to come, and I'm really excited about the capabilities, sorry, English is hard for me. The capabilities that Apple has with Vision Pro. Now, as usual, look at these two phones. This one I'm holding right here is my 13 Pro Max. This is the 15 Pro Max. Do not mind this deep case. This deep case actually makes it look really big, and I really love it. Now, what differences do you see? Camera differences? Nothing. Everything actually looks the same. Of course, I have my. Please do not mind how ugly my screen looks. I think you only find majority of the changes in the internals, which I'm hoping to see, which I'm hoping to test out, which I'm hoping to review. And yes, I have way more videos coming, and I'm gonna put this phone to the test with the normal things I do. Gaming, I game sometimes very, very little. Taking videos, taking photos, doing some music tasks on this, simple task on my phone, watching videos always in 4K and stuff. I'm gonna put this to the test to see and determine how good this is. But actually, this feels lighter. The titanium actually feels a little bit lighter than the 13 Pro Max, even if I had the case on. And that brushed finish on the rails is actually what's it's making it look so good, man. Damn. I think I made a decision, but did I make a decision using my carrier? That's another question. Well, I've got to trade back this 13 Pro Max in anyway. I have 30 days to trade it in. I think I might do that, or I think I just sell it to buyback bros, get something more of it. But I think probably, did I make a mistake with my carrier, using my carrier? I think probably going the carrier route is actually a good route. I don't know. We're going to find out in the coming months and in the coming weeks. And one other interesting thing to me about the iPhone 15 Pro Max is actually the action button. And that is new to it. I think they've taken away the mute switch. You could see here, and it has been replaced right here with the action button, which can be mapped to anything. This was a former mute switch on the iPhone 15 Pro Max, on the iPhone 13 Pro Max, sorry. And every time you get your phone, once you get a new phone, the first thing you do, you put it on mute. So what am I gonna map my action button to? I think, I was thinking about it actually. My phone is always gonna be on mute anyway. I don't know, like putting my phone on ringer. Is it gonna be my camera? I'm not gonna map it to my camera because the camera is actually right on the phone. You can see right here is right there on the phone. Is it gonna be my touch light? It's right here already. Sorry, it's right here. Yeah. What am I doing? Right here already. So what else am I gonna map it to? And then I thought about it. I had an issue with my door lock. I use a smart door lock, a Yale Assure lock, actually, that doesn't have the HomeKit support yet. But it recognizes me when I come home and then unlocks the door for me, but not all the time. It recognizes me when I'm like opening my gate or something, but not all the time that it does that. And then many of the time I'm carrying my bag and carrying something, I gotta pause or put in the code, and I do not like putting in the code. I have to bring out my phone and call Siri, to please unlock my door for me. So I was thinking maybe I could do a Siri shortcut that opens the home app, and once I press that, it unlocks my door for me. I'm going to try that out and see if that's going to work. I'm going to put that in my full review. So stay tuned to this channel. I'm going to put that in my full review coming up for the iPhone 15 Pro Max. And what else? If I'm thinking, I'm hoping that, right now I think it's only one particular press that you can on the action button that's actually going to do something for you. But I'm hoping that in future software updates, you can do, double press or triple press to activate something else on your phone. Right now on my iPhone 13 Pro Max, I have a double tap to I think a double tap to open Shazam because I'm in a bar or something. I want to Shazam a song really quickly, or I have a single tap Or is it triple tap? No, triple tap to open Shazam and double tap to open the camera. So I already have that set up. So exactly. So I have the camera right here. Okay, and I have a double tap to open the camera. I have a triple tap to open Shazam, which were very, very important to me. So what else will I map this action button to? And that's where that occurred to me that, okay, I will probably use the home and map it to a Siri shortcut to unlock my door. Let me see if that's gonna work. Or if not, you guys tell me, what do you think? I think it's something that's going to be very, very, very particular and personal to you. What works best for you? And I was like, is that Apple right now? And that's actually what's more interesting to me about the iPhone 13 Pro Max. Sorry, I keep saying iPhone 13 Pro Max because I've used iPhone 13 Pro Max for so long. The iPhone 15 Pro Max, not just the camera that's 5x. I've heard that it's really, really good, no problem. Now the screen, of course, the AAA, being able to play AAA gaming, the processing, and of course it's 256 gigabyte, but a price of $11.99 at 256 gigabyte was always the price of a 256 gigabyte phone. So you wouldn't say Apple raised up the prices. Apple just eliminated the 128 gig. I hope you enjoyed looking at this incredible device. I want you to stay tuned for our full review, which we're going to dive into the camera, into tests and more. And if you have any questions, if you have any comments, I want you to leave it right in the comments below. Do not forget to like, do not forget to subscribe, do not forget to share this video. You know, it's been a very wonderful time. Many of you supporting me in this, my new channel and this new adventure that I'm doing. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up also. And you know what? Do me a favor, like that, hit that subscribe button. It helps me, you know, so also you don't miss the latest tech news and reviews that are coming. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Have a good day, everybody. Bye.